Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Round the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, to find out more about me, to see our products, to place an order, to join my team and become a demonstrator and get advantages of the advantages of that. Or you can sign up to do a workshop and hold a workshop at your home or online. We could do it that way too, and invite friends and family to come so you can earn some free product. If there's anything I can help you with, please reach out to me and I will do my best to answer your questions or to help you with something. And I don't know exactly, well, here it is. And this, we are in our celebration, which is a time where for every $50 you spend, either from our mini catalog or our annual catalog or a combination thereof, earns you a free product from our celebration brochure. And they added some items this month that are from the annual catalog. So just have to the end of this month, the 28th, the last day. So if you were thinking of ordering, do it now so you can get some free product. This week I've been focusing mainly on the Country Floral Lane. Okay, but I also, especially today, we're going to look at the Love for You as well. Just to show you a couple other sets we have in here for Valentine's Day. Love Cats. And I'll show you a card made with that. And then the other one that's in here is Share a Milkshake, which can be beyond that too, but it does have to be my Valentine. I plan to show this next week. Okay, so a lot of fun things going on this month. All right, so on Tuesday I did on my Facebook Live, I showed I did spend some time showing the stamp sets, mainly this one, but these stamp sets, and where's it? Right here. So these three are the ones kind of today. This week I've used this a little bit more, but today, and I'll show you some more of that, but today I'm going to focus on this because I wanted to show you the dies, okay, that come with that. And then here's the cats. They're so stinking cute. So if you love cats or you know someone who does, this could be the perfect thing for you. 1 second. I almost forgot. I'm doing it again. 1 minute. Oh, I don't have to leave here. I'm thinking I have to go over to my computer. I don't. It's across the room because it needs to. This is what I need to do. Oh my gosh, this is my second time trying to tape this, and earlier I did the whole thing and I forgot to zoom out. I'm not sure how to, let me just do this right here. I don't know if I'll see this. You do this up here. Zoom in. Zoom out and see if that will help me. I probably won't even see it, but who knows? I've got to try something. So one more time. What did I do with my... I'll just show you from here. Okay, the Country Bouquet. And this comes with the punch. And it has some paper. And then here's this. And this stamp set has dies, which I wanted to show you those. And then here's the cats. Thankfully I looked over and I saw that you could barely see them. Okay. Now, what I showed on Tuesday, on my page on Tuesday, were these two. These are fairly simple cards. Okay. This one I used some of the DSP from the suite. And then I punched out, and some of those are stamped and punched out using this. Okay, and then I used some of the embellishments from the suite. This I made ahead of time, and this one I put together live. And this is just 2 pieces of DSP. One is the Gingham from the suite, and the other is the Country Lane DSP from the suite. And I just, just overlapped them, and then again punched out some things and added some of the adhesive-backed sequins. Okay, so then getting ready for today, I played a little bit more with just that other set, and just to show, because here it's just the one piece of DSP. Here it was two smaller ones. Here it's two that are a little smaller than the first one but bigger than the second. And this, I put a piece of coordinating cardstock under it, and I tipped it one way, and then the DSP I tipped the other, and they might be, I think they may be about the same size. Then I used one of our punches to punch this out and stamp the High Valentine, and I did some more with the hearts. The insides of these I haven't done yet, which most of the time I don't with my cards, because I wait till I know who I'm giving them to, and if it's really Valentine's Day or something else in some cases, because I don't necessarily always say Valentine on it. I did want to show you the cat. One of the classes I had, we did the cat. I found, because he's so like, if you want to get him really colored in well, if you have the Stamparatus, that's very helpful, because then you can stamp him more than once if you need to. On here we do have these pearl hearts, and some are this color, some are this. Oh, I know why I probably didn't color as well. I didn't think about it. I used one of these this time. It's frustrating because the other day it colored better, and I should have done this one. Silly me. Anyway, so it didn't color as well as it usually does. You need to use the alcohol markers, but it's okay. It's a little bit of a different, it did color in a little bit. Excuse me. And because it wasn't quite the way I wanted it, I did color in the heart that you see behind it, and then put it over. And then on this one, I did do stuff on the inside, so I wanted to show you. I stamped the other cat right there, just part of him. And then I thought, oh, what about this? And these punches are from a year or two ago. I think they're 2 years ago now. It's a heart punch pack, and you get two of them. One is scalloped, and one's a little smaller and is not scalloped, so they fit together like that. Okay. So I did that, and I just took a piece of, this is the Gingham DSP from the suite, and just put that under there just to make it a little bit fancier. Okay, then I did from this set, and I do want to bring this back over, I made one where, let me get some stuff out of the way here, where I used the stamp, the So Much Love stamp. And this one I didn't use the Stamparatus with, and I didn't like exactly how it looks, so it's clear, so I tried to line it back up and do it a second time, and it was just a little smidge off. But then I just took my took the Stampin' Right marker and used the thinner end and just went around the edge, and I liked how it looked, so I decided to keep that. But I wanted a little something behind it because it looked a little bit too plain. So I used from this set, I used these two right here. They're hard to see them exactly, but it's a two-step stamp. Okay, one is hearts and flowers, and the other is leaves and greenery. Okay, and I use the Petal Pink and the Mint Macaron. So they are, it's very light, but it does give you just a little bit of a background there, and just So Much Love, really, because it's darker as well, but it really jumps out. And this, again, is more of the gingham paper and the adhesive-backed sequins that come with that set. Now, but then I wanted to do something with the dies, because you can do this, the words here, So Much Fun, and then it has like, maybe let's call this an outline, the white, and then a shadow in the pink, the petal pink. Okay, and that's, again, paper from That's from the Country Lane, and these are some of the flowers. The flowers themselves have a die, but this inner part does not have one. So I did fussy cut those because I wanted them to really kind of stand out a little more. Okay, then I tried to do a video and forgot to zoom out, and my computer stopped working for me, so I couldn't even kind of see myself on there. And I put this together because I wanted to show you how this works. So I like this was a little different card, so I decided I'm going to make another card like this and really be able to show you how that all goes together. So, all right, so first of all, here is, let's see, I'll try. Wait a minute, wrong way. Zoom out. I wanted to make it bigger. Maybe that's bigger. Yeah, all right, that's bigger. So that hopefully you can see that pretty well. Okay, so this card base is a little different. It is, whoop, that shouldn't be there. It is 8.5 this way. And then I scored it at 2 3/4. And it's 4 1/4 this way. So when we make our card bases, if we make our own, where did I do it? Right here's a piece. It's not a color I'm using today, but the card stock is 8.5 this way by 11 inches that way. If you cut it this way, you get 2 card bases. You can get 2 card bases that are like this, okay, like that. Okay, so it's 5.5. It's 8.5 by 5.5. Which I don't have one, what we call a tent fold. It's kind of like this is part of a tent fold, okay, where really it opens like this, but usually the end's all the way down to here, okay. So to get that's really goes this way. It's half of this, so it's half this way and scored this way. So if you want this size, you're going to, and if you want to do 2 at a time, you score it at 5.5. No, I got that wrong. You score it at 4 1/4 and cut it at 5.5. If you want more like this, like a tent fold, if that was all the way down, you would score that at 5.5 and cut it at 4 1/4. Okay, so in this case, it's like you took, sorry, I moved it out of the, and here I'm doing it again, it's big. But, so the card base is 8.5 by, and in this case, it's just 8.5, not 11. Usually it's going to be 4 1/4 by 11, but you can do that if you did that, and then you're going to cut off the extra so that this measures 8.5. That's probably the easiest way to do it, but anyway, I guess, well, actually you could do it because it's this way. Yeah, so you're gonna, that's supposed to be 8.5, but anyway, 8.5 scored at 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, and then it's folded. So then you're gonna fold it. Here, get out of here. I should have just stopped talking because I wanted you to be able to take when I made that big, you can take a picture of that, like, pause it and take a picture of that, and you can, that sometimes is the easiest way to get the measurements. All right, so this is 8.5 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at, no, I said 8.5, and it's scored at 2 3/4, yes. Then I have a piece of DSP, I'll put that right there for now, which is 4 by 2.5. Now that's going to fit right here on this front panel. So, and use whatever you like for your adhesive. I'm using a tape runner. This is not a Stampin' Up tape runner. Stampin' Up does have a tape runner called Stamp and Seal. And our heavy duty one, Stampin' Seal Plus, it is available in the annual catalog. So that goes on the front. Then I have a piece for the inside, which is 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. And again, and this is from our gingham paper. Okay, that's going to go there. Now, I had a piece of basic white, 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. See, it's a little bit smaller than this, so if you want it, it could be a little bit bigger. That is going to go right in here, but I'm going to wait to put that in until I know what I want to stamp on it. And I may stamp something. If I don't, I'll just, tack it down there till I do decide. Okay, so that's our base. Now, we're going to look at the dies and the die cuts. Okay, so just to show you, this die cut is the one that cuts out the big shadow. Let me bring this other one here. This big shadow, okay? So, and I'm just going to put this in here because I want you to see how it looks step by step here, piece by piece. So there's that. I cut it out. I get this. Then the next, so that corresponds to the petal pink one here. The white one is on this one again is white. I did it in white. And let me just put this back in so you can, hopefully we can see this. Okay, so this goes on here, cut that out, and you get the shadow for so. Oop, let's just catch there. Much love. And on this one, it does have a little thing to poke out on the H. Okay, so much love. And then the actual words themselves. This is much there, so that's big. Love. Oop. And so, and of course they're backwards because they cut down in. Now, on this paper, I added our double-sided adhesive, a sheet of that, piece of that, so that this becomes a sticker. Now, the one thing is, you have to just take your time getting this out because they're so thin, and this especially the much, it's thin, it's big. Okay, it doesn't necessarily want to come out quite as easily as we would like maybe, but just take your time. And we're just stuck here. It's not, I need to let go there. Oh, and some of it, sometimes the whole, like the backing comes with it. Sometimes it separates, and it will be sticky then. So you just got to be a little bit, I'm going to put that one aside for a minute until I'm ready to put it on the card. Okay, and here's the love. And one of the things I found with these two, you got to be a little bit careful because it can be almost like a slinky. Does that make any sense to you? So here's the love, and again, I'm going to wait a minute because it's not, I did it earlier, it's separated a little bit easier. And where's the sew? Oh, sew is, did I not do the sew? I thought I had the sew. All right. I will have to, oh my goodness, the sew didn't, oh yeah, there it is. Oh, silly me, right there. I'm all, okay. So one of the things is that you want to be careful with this. Okay, so this is what actually, so there's so much, and here's the love, if I can get at least most of it out here. Just going to be a little careful because I don't want to rip it there. And okay, so there's all the pieces. So much love, and here's, except I got it backwards, right? No, I had it right. Going, have to look at this a minute. Much. Okay, so this is the other thing too for me. I found that putting the much down first for me was the most helpful because then I can put the love in better. Let's see, this goes over here more now that I push the much out of the way. Much, that goes up maybe a little bit more there. And the sew, okay? So it just for me, it just seemed to work a little better to do that. Now, this I am going to use glue with. Whoop. Big bubble there. I don't know why that happened. There's the sew. I'm just going to do this and then I'm going to put it on. It might be easier. Can't wait too long, but much love. Up, come here. All right. So and then I use my tweezers here because that really helps. Before I really push it down, I just want to be sure I got these right. So there, well, that one I can, there. That's better. Or good, whatever. And then love. Okay. That. And then there. And let me do this. There. Now, this one, because I see I have those there, so this, it doesn't matter as much what order you put them in. But you do have to take your time. See if I can get a hold. Wait a minute. Let me wipe my finger. I got a little bit of sticky on my fingers. Get my baby wipe here. Wipe my fingers off. Okay. You just got to get kind of like under. You can get under there. And sometimes when you pull it apart, sometimes these come out by themselves. Sometimes you've got to poke them out yourself. Now this, you're going to line this up. It looks about right. Okay, and then I'm going to do the love next because the much is really, seems to be, it's so big. It's really a little bit fussier. One of the things too, I found that they will kind of, they're so, because it's cuts, the letters are so thin that it can tend to want to stretch a little bit. And you'll see it really with the much. You can see it a little bit with the love, but especially with the much, you can see how much it wants to spread out. Okay, let me just get this out. Now, some of this is, as I said before, is already off, but watch, I take this off. See how it wants, almost like a slinky. It wants to pull way out, which I think people still know what slinkies are. Or were, whatever. So then this one is a little fussier. And I found that if I get the M, at least get the M started. And then I think I maybe, and then kind of go over to the H. Again, you can use your, sometimes this comes in handy. Sometimes I know that's not going to be right. Get that there. Got to kind of, oh, you know what it is? This still has the paper on it, so it's not going to stick, and that doesn't help me to have it stay where I want it to stay. Let me see. Come on. There. As I said, it's a little fussy. It's not difficult. It's just a little fussy. I'm going to try not to get my head in the way here. There's that. No, that's not stuck down yet, but let me just try and get this part of the M over a little bit more. See, it wanted to kind of stretch across. More like that. Now let me pull. So you just got to take your time. You can't really hurry, or it's not going to go where you want it to. Sometimes even when you take your time, it doesn't always go exactly where you want it. I'll fix it. See, there. There, and then I'm going to press it down and make sure it all, that's a pretty good. Okay, and see, these are left over. That's the backing. Okay, so let me put these over on my magnetic plate so I don't lose them. Okay, so where did I, oh, here it is. I'm like, where did I put that? So bring this one, I should have had this one up here to begin with. So this then, I'm going to put this right there. Oh, and I wasn't sure, and I said, what the color? But I thought, I'm going to put the mint macaron in the background, and the white for this part, and the red, because it's actually sorbet, sweet sorbet, there. And see how so you don't want to go past here. So really, you mainly want to get it on this part. You can maybe just do the very edge of this, but not much more, right? Like, and then just make sure, yeah, just want to be sure that the glue is not, you can't see it over here. Yeah, let me just do this. Whoop, it's sliding on me. There. So much love. I'm going to get my bone folder and just kind of, there. So much love. And then this goes on the inside like that. On this one, I said, so much love. I added some hearts for you. So much love for you each and every day. Oh, but let me see what else. Love. All right. And if we wanted, let me see here. This paper, see, it's got the flowers, those flowers, or you could stamp and cut out some flowers. Did I have some other flowers left? Thought I did, but maybe I do not. Oh, I do. One's a blue one, but see, the blue's in there, so even if I did kind of like this, and I could do a blue one maybe over here. Maybe something like that. And then if I wanted, this could go here. I'm going to probably trim that down a little bit more. Right here, have a little bit less white. Showing I'm not the best at fussy cutting, but I don't want that to be so pointy. So that could go like right like that. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. Like that. And I don't know if I got another one, another center. And these, here I do on this for the little one. And if you wanted, you could even, maybe I will do that to kind of catch this a little bit to help hold it close. Let me grab just got to get to it. Oh my gosh. Trying to be so organized here, and it seems like some days the more organized I try to be, the less I am. But oops, one of these, if you put one of these dimensionals on the back, let me just see. And this goes, just got to make sure, kind of like that. Look, then you can kind of just slide it behind there, and that'll help keep it closed. That's one way to do it. Is that really where I want it? Move it around a little. And, well, I guess I don't have another center. I thought I did. But I can add one later for this one. I would like one. Which I can actually, because I have to fussy cut it. Where is it? Just show you. Because it would be, that one's going to be the Petal Pink. This off here. And Petal Pink is right here. And will it fit on here? I think it will. Where's my, oh, here we go. This. There, good enough. Close this up. Really, it doesn't take real long. I know you don't, this is about as exciting as watching paint dry, but I can get it done, I think, kind of quickly. Especially because I don't have anything to really edit this too much, so. Okay, let me just, almost done. Just kind of clean it up a little here. There, maybe right in here too. Okay, and let me see, okay, I don't want this to be so pointy. There, that's better, that's good enough. And here it is, a little bit here. I'll put the lid on this. It's going to dry up on me and dry in there's that. Okay, now, so much love. And right here, so that's stuck there. Okay, this. And I think I'm going to, let me just see. Where are those little hearts? I'm going to do this. Oop, something stuck on there. I don't want it stuck on there. And just kind of do. And this Happy Valentine's Day probably needs to be cut off if I'm going to do that. Love that I may just leave that one for now. Yeah, but this would go right here, Okay, I'm just going to put a little dab on, and then later I can take that off to add whatever I'm going to add there. So then see, just like that. There. And I'll do some of these. Let me try the blue on this. How do I drop everything there. Ooh. Come on. I just want to get on my... See if I like this blue on here. It's supposed to be balmy blue. It's a little... There, wait. Maybe I should have put a bigger one, but there. Well, I think I like that. There. And that. Whoop. It's a little crooked, but I'll fix it. Now, I'll just show you how on here what I did. The one I did before. And this one isn't stuck like that. See, it's loose, but you could. I just wanted to show you that was another option of something you could do with it. So this, on the inside, as I said, for you each and every day. So like there is room to sign your name. So much love for you each and every day. And then you could sign your name there. If you want to write more, there you have two options. One is that you could put another piece of white over here and could write more there. Or you could put one on the back. You know, that gives you even more room to write. Or if you really have a lot to write, you could put one on the front and one on the back, you know. But, okay. So let me clear the decks here and get all this out so you can see how the ones from today. If I can clear the decks. Let's see. This was from today. This is from today. Yeah. So really I did two on Tuesday. I don't want to say Monday so often, and it's a Tuesday. More like this. Usually do it like this, so maybe you can see them all better. Do they all get in there? There, I think so. Yes, so there they are. Our cards for today. All right. If you've not, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. And if you do that, when a new video comes up, you will be notified. So you can go and watch it then or watch it later. So, but anyway, so any comments are welcome. Also, we just ask that we be kind to each other. Okay, so suggestions are great, you know, and but just do it in a kind way. So, all right, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.